We head now to Gwinnett County and Joe Ripley live outside a polling location there in Lawrenceville. What's the expectation, Joe, when it comes to voter turnout in Gwinnett?
Overall, Sheba, voter turnout here in Gwinnett County expected to be very high, especially for a runoff, I should say. But right now, it's pretty quiet here at the First United Methodist Church in Lawrenceville, one of over 150 polling locations here in Gwinnett County. Elections officials do predict, as I said, that turnout in this runoff could rival that back in November. Let's give you a breakdown here. Still extremely high, way above normal. That's how election officials here in Gwinnett County described how they thought the runoff turnout would be. Nearly 260,000 people have already voted early here in Gwinnett County, either in person or absentee by mail. An average of about 407,000 people total voted in the Senate races back in November. Gwinnett County had about 71% turnout then, though this time around Hispanic voter turnout could make a difference. According to data from the Secretary of State's office, Gwinnett County has close to 55,000 registered Hispanic voters. Another key demographic we're watching, newly registered young voters.
I feel like as a teenager, you see everything going on and you want to participate, but you can't, so it's really frustrating. So the first time voting, it felt really good.
Gwinnett County has also been making that transition from a red county to a blue county. Democrats frequently coming to Gwinnett County as a stop when they come to canvass in Georgia. Remember last month, Vice President-elect Kamala Harris came here to Gwinnett County, so we will be watching what kind of impact that has today in the runoff turnout.